Hello everyone, welcome back to Trek A Day. Moving on to number 49 in my top 50 favorite characters from the franchise, we have Rom. Like many Deep Space Nine characters that did make it onto this list in my top 50 favorites, Rom is also another one who was never a one-note character. He's someone who, at the start, seemed like something and was really something else as he grew and you got to know the character more and the layers were peeled back slowly. Rom, in the beginning, seemed like, honestly, a bit of a doofus, and it was very quick then as he started to find out more about his character. He was also a great foil, a great parallel, depending on how you look at it, to multiple characters, both in his relationship to Quark and then his relationship to Sisko, which I feel like that's not talked about enough. I feel like usually Rom, in the discussion of his relationship with other characters, obviously with Nog and then with Lita, he's more talked about with Quark, his brother. But I think especially in the early episodes when Jake and Nog are young, there's a lot with Rom and Ben, even if they're not always in the same scene together, even if it's more through the kids talking about their fathers. He is also a single dad, raising a son around the same age as Jake in this situation, and both trying to navigate that complex situation with being in a very culturally different area, both being in that Bajoran space station with completely different backgrounds and raising a son with both the ideas of their home culture, Ferenginar for Rom, and also understanding and respecting these other cultures that they are living amongst, and having his son having a best friend from a very different background, and then the struggles and the clashes with that. And I liked that journey. And he was, of course, also a very humorous character and was someone who showed a different aspect of Ferengi culture. Not everyone is exactly the Cousin Gala type or the Quark type or the Brunt type, those different aspects of constant pursuit of wealth and success in that fashion. He eventually then brought about a different path for Ferenginar and his people, but it was nice seeing where he was coming from and his personality and relating a lot to his father, who we never got to know, but always felt like he was more like his father while Quark is much more like his mother. And seeing that different type of Ferengi, adding more depth to their culture and not being just a one-note thing as they were more in TNG. And how much he was a catalyst then for his son's character growth, because he was a technical genius but never met his potential. He failed to be everything that he could be, and that was a big driving force for Nog to not want to be like his father and have this unfulfilled potential to actually fulfill it. So Rom was one of those great characters that part of his strength was more in how he enhanced the other characters around him.